Hello, Bailey Shea here, back at you with another video, another album review video that is, and today's album is Yngwie J. Malmsteen's Trilogy. If you don't know, Yngwie Malmsteen is a neoclassical rock guitar artist. In fact, he was one of the pioneers of the genre called neoclassical metal, shred guitar, that kind of music. He practically pioneered a lot of that. This is a very, very good album of his. It's one of my favorites of his so far. And I got this record at the same place in Fayetteville, North Carolina, called Back Around Records. And I like the art on the front, and I like the font, the old English font. I've always been a fan of that. The art has kind of like a Lord of the Rings kind of feel to it. He's got Yngwie right there fighting off a dragon with his guitar. And on the back of it, you got a picture of the dragon flying away, because Yngwie kicked his butt with a guitar, I guess. Probably plugged it to a huge Marshall stack and blew him away. And this has songs like You'll Remember, I'll Never Forget, and my favorite song of his, Liar, Queen in Love, Crying, Fury. Side 2 has A Fire, Magic Mirror, Dark Ages, Trilogy Suite Operatic No. 5. Yngwie Malmsteen produced, arranged, composed, wrote pretty much everything involving this album. He's definitely the jack of all trades and master of them all when it comes to music. His vocalist on this album is Mark Bowles. Jens Johansson is on keyboards, and Jens' brother, Anders Johansson, is on drums. Jens Johansson arranged the bass line of the second segment of Trilogy. And the art direction was by Bill Levy. Illustration was by David Hefferman. Yeah. Whatever that's... This... I need to get a ring light or something, because this flash on doesn't work well for me. It's making this a little hard to read. But it is what it is. He's put out so many good albums. This is the only physical copy I have. Many of the others that I've heard on Apple Music, Spotify, all those things, because I do live in the 21st century, by the way, and I do listen to those services, and it kind of helps me decide on whether to buy a physical copy of music or not. If I like an artist so much, I'll actually go out and buy a physical copy of their music. And I plan on getting many more Yngwie Malmsteen albums in the future. Right now, this is the only one that I have, and I kick myself in the butt for not buying more earlier. He's one of those artists that I can kick myself in the butt for not being introduced to earlier. I didn't even know who he was until a few years ago when my mom was borrowing my iPhone, or was sharing a computer with me, and she put some of his songs on her iPhone, and I was like, who on earth is Yngwie Malmsteen, and what kind of name is that anyway? I just played it, and I was like, man, I can kick myself in the butt for not knowing about this person earlier. Because he don't play music like he is on the radio much, I guess. That's why I haven't really heard of him until a few years ago. Until maybe mid-2000s, somewhere in there, early 2010s is when I heard of his music, really. It's just, one of those artists that I wish I've heard, earlier that I did. But, hey, I listen to him now. I've heard of him now, so I'm good. All that being said, I will see you in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe.